If you bought the Morimoto XB LED taillights for your Nissan 370z, follow along and let's get them installed. Raise the rear hatch of the car. Remove the rear hatch mat and carpet. You can also remove the spare tire cover tray or simply slide it out of the way. Remove the two tie downs from the rear hatch panel by prying out the center top portions and then pulling out the tie down. Starting at the middle of the car, pull the hatch weather strip loose up to just above the edge of the interior hatch side panels. Pry loose the interior hatch light located on the rear interior panel and disconnect the harness from the light assembly. Set the assembly aside and tuck the harness back in behind the panel. Remove the tie down from the side panel. Remove the plastic push clip from the rear edge of the side panel by prying up the center, then prying out the body of the clip. With the hardware removed, firmly pry loose the side hatch panel to release the clips that secure it. Remove the panel from the car and set it aside. Remove the 8mm nut from the cavity behind the taillight. Pry upwards on the trim panel above the taillight to remove it. Set it aside once you do. With the trim removed, remove the two 10mm bolts that secure the taillight to the car. With the taillight hardware removed, pull the taillight straight back to remove it from the vehicle. With the taillight off the car, reach around to the back of the light and disconnect the taillight harness from the assembly by depressing the tab on the connector and pulling the plugs apart. Repeat these steps on the opposite side of the car. If you're going to be installing the Morimoto backup light boost bar, follow these steps. Remove the two 10mm bolts securing the license plate to the car. Fit the boost bar onto the top of the license plate and reinstall the license plate hardware. Pop the right side license plate light assembly loose so that the boost bar wiring can be routed in through the bumper. Using fish tape or an improvised wire snake, route the boost bar wiring into the rear bumper cover and out the right side taillight cavity. Pull the wiring through and reinstall the license plate assembly. Bundle and secure the excess wiring and leave the connector in the right side taillight cavity to be connected to the new taillight later. Use the yellow function selector wire on the back of the light to swap between the standard turn signal flash and sequential flash. Leave the wires connected for standard flash or disconnected for sequential flash. Use the green function selector wire on the back of the light to either enable or disable the startup animation when the parking light is turned on. Leave the wires connected for no startup animation or disconnected for the startup animation. Place one of the magnet mount resistors on the body of the car in the cavity between the body and the rear bumper cover. Raise the new taillight assembly up to the vehicle and connect the taillight harness, resistor, and boost bar if installed. Push the taillight assembly into the taillight cavity on the car. Make sure that the wiring does not get pinched or caught as you do. Reinstall the two 10mm bolts that secure the taillight to the car. When putting the taillight on the car, you can position the function selector loops so that they remain accessible after installation. Repeat these steps on the opposite side of the car, then get in the vehicle and confirm that all functions are working properly. Reassemble the car in the reverse order of disassembly and enjoy your new taillights.